Yes, sir. We back with another one of the biggest freestyle show on the planet with SPINLYFE. Y'all already know every episode we get crazy. Livelikedavis, he's here. We're not even going to talk about it. We're going to get straight into it.
Sheesh. Spooky hours, man. Off the grid, y'all already know I had to come burn this down.
The biggest.
Gra. Paranoia, February 3rd. We started in 2023. 3023. Real spooky.
Spooky.
Feel me?
It's Crossfinger, baby.
Look.
Talk to him.
Look, niggas ain't rapping like me, I'm the hardest. Been some shit in my life, had to charge it. Stand by the rim, I told Brody to guard it. I started winning, got turned to a target. Shorty on Insta like see me at Starless. Painting a picture cause homie a artist. I drop gangs like they drop charges. God. True shit, gotta stay on my P's. I was young in the trap, I ain't know what it mean. I would drive out the pier to link up with Keem. He the first one to show me the lean. Fast forward, now I'm touring that beam. Papa Chevy on Welly, I get to the cream. Quick on his feet, he was ripping the scenes. Like Katie, they switching his team. He got scary. I put Mike on my jean, that's a Mary. Feel like Mariah, the beat I'ma carry. I cannot on a she a Aries with a Pisces. When a feature, tell him cold vicey. Shorty on munching my ice spicy. How I'm not on trying to fuck with my psyche. Like what? Like damn. Handy Manny got tool in my hand. If you want some results, gotta make you a plan. Ain't no track when he see me, he ran, had no money, but always I kept it a band. 150, get with me. How you a demon but moving so gently? I got the juice, like Simply's. Damn, off the grid. Look, niggas be capped. Look at they lid. How they talk like you know what I did. All the 6 flags, Brody slid. Damn.
Yes.
Gra. Like, boom.
The biggest. Livelikedavis. Yes, sir. Thank you for coming.
You know the vibes, man.
Freestyle is crazy. Word, definitely. And it's crazy, man. Definitely thank you for coming.
Of course.
I've been following you for a long time. You know what I'm saying? For those who don't know, before he got into music, he was in your IG, Ryan, comedian vibe, and you was killing it.
Mm-hmm.
You was killing it. You was everywhere.
Bro.
You had a hell of a lot of views, a hell of a lot of subscribers. You basically took over that comedian on IG and Ryan in that area. The crazy part is you transitioned to music. Your transition was crazy, right? So for me, I like to come up. As a kid, I always watched documentaries. I always watch, like those trials and tribulation stories because I like the come up. I like from nothing to something. You know what I'm saying? So, and I just want to basically give you your flowers because you doing your thing.
Thanks,
you know what I'm saying? You started off one way and now you another way and then you still grinding. And you basically took that platform that you had, that you created at the time, because I think that was the time where TikTok comedians was just like taking off. You know what I'm saying? Vine was just blowing up. So you basically took that platform, used it to your advantage and elevated and just did, other things from that. How did that come about? Was that a plan? Was it always into your mind like, I'm going to use this platform to get to this platform, or did it just happen and then you just started to like see the wheels turning and say, okay, I'm going to turn the car this way? How did that happen? Like,
Jeez. First of all, thank you for the flowers, of course.
yeah, of course. Listen, bro, and I'm sorry to cut you off again, but I just love that come up. Like, to see that come up is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just love when somebody turns something that they didn't have into something huge and be able to take care of your family, provide, and make it a career. Like, I love stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I love to hustle, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I love to hustle. So, yeah, of course.
I say 100%. It got to be genuine, whatever you do. Like that's the only way it picks up. Like I've tried a lot of things that I didn't feel like that made me uncomfortable. And I feel like that's why I am where I am. Just trying shit. Because originally, like you asked, with the content, with the funny stuff, I didn't even want to make the Vine. Like I didn't even want to be funny on social media. It was my little brother. he found Vaughn on the app and he was like, yo, do this with me. It's a funny app. We'll just, upload videos, and that's character, like
Yeah.
that's who you are at the end of the day. So
Yeah.
like you can't even teach that. Like I was just showing my personality, and people was gravitating to it. I always did music because of my mom. Like she always wanted me to rap, and I didn't want to rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it around. I never wanted to rap. I
That's
was
crazy.
always
so
just,
your mom wanted you to rap.
bro. She was on it. Like, don't eat until you finish the verse. Like on some movie type
Okay,
vibes. Like,
okay.
She was
knew
one
it.
of those.
She knew it.
She had the vision, and I was just like, nah. But then when I started doing the funny content with my brother, I seen that a lot of people did buy into the brand. And since young, I don't know, I just always had that thought that always like, yo, if people like you in general, they gonna support whatever you do.
That's it.
So I just always wanted to be relatable. That was always my key to everything. Like, be relatable and let people see what they wouldn't, because everybody want to be fly on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to give people that real, and they really, because then they like, damn, I'm broke too. I would do crazy, outlandish skits that people relate to, and that's what turned it up. Like, I always had the plan to do music, like you said.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? When they like, y'all, I had the plan. All I needed was
You needed that outlet.
I needed the outlet, and as soon as I got that outlet with Vaughn, I was like, all right, I'm gonna make some tasteful, trendy vibes with the music. And
Yeah, because I didn't even know. I was a follower at that time, and I was just following you because of the content.
right,
You know what I'm saying? And we got live, so I don't know what happened, but I wasn't following as much, and I missed the transition of when you went into music. So then I don't know when it happened, but when I seen you again, I'm like, oh, word, like,
right.
and then it was good because I don't know how to say it.
You would keep it a
a
man. It was
nice
trash.
way.
It was trash. That
No,
nigga said,
no.
This nigga's
Nah,
wild.
not with you, but not with you per se. But sometimes you have artists that started out doing comical stuff,
Yeah.
and then they transition, but the music is not all that. So it's like, damn, you should have stayed doing that. You know what I'm saying? That was fire, but your music is dope. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a good transition. That's why I actually was planned, because it made sense.
Right.
Because you had the comical thing going, then you build the brand, and then you came out with the music. So I'm like, when I see that with me, because I'm a market guy, so when I see that, I'm like, damn, was that a marketing move?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Industry plan. Hold on.
Yeah, like because it worked out good. But listen, sometimes things just work out good, and we just got to thank God for that. And that's basically what happened to you.
Yeah, man.
With your music, you had, because you had a few joints that was going crazy. But there's one song lately that was going crazy. That's that Christmas song. Like, did you know that song was going to go crazy? Because with me, I first saw it, right?
We know.
Yeah, I first saw it, and what caught me was the intro. You know what I'm saying?
With the sample.
Yeah, what caught me was the intro. I was like, okay. And then you flipped it, and I was like, nah, this shit is dope. But it went viral. You know what I'm saying? The shit went crazy. He was on Funk Flex, played it on his shit.
Shout out to Flex.
Shout out to Flex.
All
He
the
played
DJs,
it on his
Will,
shit.
105, everybody played
Everybody was playing it. Like, how did that feel?
That was just confirmation to keep doing what I'm like.
Going.
That was really I'm in the right spot, because like that song, I'm keeping a band. I went to, and it's crazy that he wasn't even supposed to be here, but my friend that I went to the studio with is here. Shout out to Rich Chino.
That's how
great
God
artist.
works, bro.
Feel me? We went to the studio in Queens, and shout out to Cardi. It was a very cheap session, and he's really good at what he does. We did that in somebody's house, no master, no nothing, just straight vibe. Then I played it the next day for my manager in the car. We was driving in Brooklyn, and he was like, "Hold on, yeah, we might have something." That's I'll be honest, that was a cherry on top. Like, but you really got to get that person out and be liking anything opinion. And that was it. I was like, all right, we got one.
And it's crazy because I'm starting to notice lately, like, a lot of songs that be hitting, they don't even be mixed and mastered. They just be the artist throwing it out there, and they go crazy.
I feel like it's beautiful to have the preparation. Like, if you can set up to have the master and everything, because then it's easier. It's an easier sell. The radio want to play it more because they hear it and they're like, okay, the frequencies is there. Mm-hmm. But sometimes you just got to go on that momentum where it feels right, especially if it's a throwaway too, like something you just recorded
Yeah.
You know, and just I encourage everybody, artists,
Just drop.
just drop, man. Because if you don't have a plan behind the record initially, you might as well just drop.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna get tired, you're gonna hate it later.
Yeah.
And it's like you gotta capture the moment. So that was really the moment. Like I wish I would have dropped Christmas in New York maybe 2 weeks earlier. It probably would have been way. It did amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone in the city tapped in. Rosenberg tapped in. Ebro put on his page. Everybody was showing love. It was amazing. Like that showed me that it lined me up for Paranoia.
Yeah.
So that was a little quick drop for the promo.
Yeah, you already
Paranoia,
know.
Big Devious.
You already know.
Next single on the 3rd. It's lined
This
me up
Friday.
perfectly for the digital that I'm about to make with that
Yes.
one. Yeah.
You already
I'm
know.
excited.
Listen, do you think? Because I ain't gonna lie, like our culture needs. Not saying that. So let me put it like this: that Mariah Carey song, that's a song, Christmas song that go crazy every year, streams. Every time that holiday comes near, that song goes crazy, right? I'm just saying, I feel that we need a song like that, right, in the hip hop culture that go crazy every holiday.
Yep, that's the
You know
one.
what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like that's a song right there that basically every year you gotta just re-push that shit until it becomes one of those songs where you ain't even gotta move around those holidays. Like when Thanksgiving come, they just starting to play that shit. 'Cause,
Right.
yeah. Like the same way that Mariah Carey joint be popping off.
Like you see how you said that timeline with the Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
That's genius. And everybody that's heard the song, because the song was released so late. Like I recorded the song. I'd say last year my manager wanted us to drop a Christmas song. I was sleeping on the idea. I was like, all right, because everybody was doing Christmas songs.
Yes.
Everybody was going crazy last
And
year.
we manage artists too, and that's we tell them the same thing. You gotta do a Christmas
You gotta
song.
do a Christmas song. So this year I was like, I ain't seen nothing really on the timeline. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take my strike. And now everybody that's heard the song and seen the success, they're like excited for next year because they like, yo, it didn't even get its full life.
It didn't, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. Every year, it could just grow into something that you didn't even see. I don't think Mariah Carey knew that she was gonna be still playing that song to this day, my nigga. Like
Christmas her favorite.
that's her. She ain't gotta do nothing no more, just off that one song. You know what I'm saying? So we never know, and it just be those raw moments that just blow up like a bomb.
You know, create a whole infrastructure for you to go crazy.
Hell yeah.
Facts.
Hell yeah. And shout out to your mom. She got you into rap. That was
The big
dope.
dog S class.
How did that go about? Like, is she deeply into music? Is that how, like, how did that vision for her come? Like, because I have kids too. So with me, it's something that I would see because I don't want to push my child into something that they probably don't want to fuck with, right?
Right.
But I'm going to give you things that I do just to see if you pick it up.
Right.
But with her, like, is this something that she like saw, or is she already incorporated into music?
Well, now she's saved, you know, like shout out to my mom. She's church every day, you know, and she's really strong with her faith. But like, you know, her younger years, she was an artist, you know, and she had a group and they were rapping and her nickname was like S Class. It was crazy. Like some crazy 80s vibe, 70s vibe. But yeah, so she put me in the studio one time. I rapped over a random Jay-Z beat. Like this just sounds crazy. It sounds like some old head story. Like, but I was a young kid rapping on some Jay-Z beat because she was big on Jay-Z and I didn't want to do it at the time, but like it left that seed in my brain forever of like, damn, music. Like,
yeah,
you know? And like as I grew up, I just found my own love for it.
Yes.
And I know like now when we speak, she just be like so proud. She's like, damn, I knew you figure it out.
I'm telling you, and it's crazy because the same thing with me, you know, RP to my dad, but
rest in peace.
I grew up with Rhino records in the house and a Fisher Price turntable. So, and you know, I guess that's how DJing came about for me because growing up, I'm like, what's these records?
Right.
And then I got around my cousins and they was DJing. And you know, that whole life intrigued me, and just that was what drew me into music. So I always say that, you know, for me, I have kids. I just had a girl. Actually,
congratulations.
Thank you. And soon as she came out, that I ain't gonna hold you. That night I was playing music. Word, I was playing classics, you know what I'm saying? 80s classic joints. Because that's just me. I want to, you know what I'm saying?
That
Automatically just start planting that seed. She might not be a singer or a rapper, but she might do something real good in the music field just because she has that love for it.
Right.
So now she like, you know, and it starts from the beginning. So that's dope.
Yeah,
That's
man.
dope. What are artists that you work with so far?
I worked with a lot of dope artists. I worked with Capella Gray. I worked with Guap Dad. I worked with Richino. I worked with Fetty Wap. I
Okay.
recorded with. I got works with Fetty on the Favi on the way. I got a lot of works with everybody. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
so
lie.
you
A lot
working, bro.
Coil Ray. I got a lot of records. That's
You working, bro.
yeah.
Congrats. Yo, I know I said it a lot, and I'm going to always say it. Fuck it. Keep going, bro. Like,
Appreciate you, bro.
I love to see us elevate, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not just talking about us and our complexion. I'm just talking about us and our culture, you know what I'm saying? And in hip-hop culture, I love to see the elevation. And keep going, bro.
Thank
you know
you,
what I'm
bro.
saying? Keep going, man. What are artists that you want to work with that you haven't worked with?
I want to work with.
Because they probably watching, because we the biggest.
Nah, this the biggest platform.
Word.
I gotta get my words together.
Biggest platform.
Damn.
And we ain't going to stop till it's crazy. So who you want to work with? Because they watching.
I want to work with anybody that's going digital.
Anybody
That's going digital,
cool
man.
right
I'm
now.
trying to go crazy with everybody, man. I'm
Yeah.
in New York. I'm just trying to, I'm not really worried about collabs, really.
Yeah.
Like,
Where
I'm
you?
really more
Where
so
you from?
Brooklyn. I'm in Brooklyn right now.
You from Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Got you. Brooklyn is crazy right now.
It's a movie out there. Everybody's going crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
got their shit going, so it's like
Drill. Period is going crazy.
Yeah.
In the city. How you feel about drill? Do you think that because I ask every artist this, do you think that it's going to continue to go up, or do you think that it's going to plateau at a stage in life?
Definitely at a stage of life, at some point, everything has a moment when it's like it's clipped.
Everything has an expiration date.
But I feel like I'm still excited about drill. When I say drill, I'm not just talking about like dissing niggas in volley. I'm talking about like other sounds. There's sexy drill now. There's pop drill. There's so many different forms of drill.
And that's what
now.
I want to get everyone to understand. Like, drill is not just violence. Drill is a sound.
Yeah,
you know what
it's
I'm
the
saying?
production now. Before it was like if like that's what it started on. Like if you drilling, like you outside, you doing crazy, that's drill music. But now it's like it's really just the production.
That's it, bro. You got R&B artists, pop artists. You got
Everybody
using that
on
sound.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the drill artists that's out there. Shout out to Brooklyn. Or where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
10 years from now?
Yeah, 10 years from now. Straight grinding, doing what you got to do, putting in that pain. Where you see Davis
10 years? Damn, 10 years is a long time. I'm definitely going to have at least
10 years is not a long time, my brother.
Damn, that's tomorrow?
Damn, man.
All right. I mean, 10 years.
10
I'll
years,
probably have my
listen.
whole fleet of artists at that point. 10 years. I already did beer plaques already.
Yeah.
I got my own artists.
Yeah.
I'm showing people how not to fuck up like me. That's really the goal, man.
Now you
to
talking.
just
Now you
provide
talking.
people the same knowledge that I have.
Yeah. 10 years, you got to look at it like this. 10 years is not long, right? Try to set yourself a plan because 10 years, it comes so quick. You like, damn, that nigga was right. That shit went quick. And then you just wasted mad time.
Right.
So if you look at it like the opposite way, you're going to start to make preparations like, nah, this is what I'm going to do for Davis. This is what I'm going to do for my artists because the days go quick. And before you know it, 10 years done came by.
Right.
And the plans that you have for your artists, you ain't even do it because you was focused on Davis.
Right. Preparation, everything. You're right.
Everything, bro. Everything. From Brooklyn, you doing your thing. What's next?
What's next? Paranoia dropping on February 3rd. That's gonna be ridiculous.
Yes.
Like, y'all seen what we did with Christmas in New York. That's really literally my next single. Paranoia, about to go crazy with that. And I'm just excited about the future, man. I got a lot of shows for Fashion Week coming up. A lot of events for people to attend. I just want to get as personal with everybody that supports me.
Yeah.
I want to come back up here, rap again.
You already know.
Feel me? I want
You already know.
to be as active as I want to be outside like I'm homeless.
Yeah.
Gangster. That's really my goal right now.
Yeah, that's the work ethic you need. Definitely. Before we get out of here, anything you want to leave with the people?
Before I leave,
Matter of fact, give them some advice, right? Every artist drops some advice on the up and coming artists, the artist that's been out there. What's some advice that you could drop on people?
well, I'd say, yeah, I want to say something productive. I don't want to say no generic like, yo, be yourself. You know, that shit be
Nah.
mad.
Say some shit that you've been through that
I'd
you know is
say-
gonna hit home somewhere out there.
I'd say never get comfortable. Consistency through the roof, because
Nah, that's a good advice.
at your biggest moments, people are looking at you like,
Never
not
get
what's going
comfortable.
on. They looking at you, what's next?
Exactly.
You know, so like just stay on top of what's next. Even if you have a hot song, a hot mixtape already, just
Yeah.
always have what's next for them. You know what I mean? That's
yeah.
my biggest.
Just keep shoving it in their face. Just saturate
keep-
them.
You got to.
You have to.
It's 80, what they say, like 80K songs come out every Friday. You got to. You got no choice.
Damn, that many songs?
Yeah. Niggas is rapping right now.
I gotta get on my shit. Word. 80K every Friday?
Yeah, they
Y'all
on
niggas
time.
ain't playing.
They applying that pressure. They
Yeah.
listen, they watching them interviews like, all right, bet.
Yeah, they applying that pressure. Shouts out to them though. God damn. Definitely. Listen, thank you for coming. Like I said before, man, I've been following you from the beginning. I'm gonna continue to do that. Keep doing your thing. Keep killing these freestyles, your music, your whole career. You know what I'm saying? Just basically just keep going. Some advice that I always give artists is 2 words: never stop.
Mm-hmm.
The moment that you do stop, somebody's gonna take your spot. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always somebody else that's hungrier than you. There's always somebody else that's watching. There's always somebody that wants what you have and more,
Right.
and willing to do more than what you've done to get it. So you always gotta be sharp, and you always gotta be just grinding. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what life is about, man. It's like a fucking, it's like a race. You know what I'm saying? Like that moment that you sit down, you miss mad shit, and you're like, fuck. So shouts out to you. Keep going. Let them know where they can find your music at. Let them know where they can find you at. Tell them about Friday. Just tell the world.
Listen, man, y'all
It's
can
marketing
follow
time.
me. Listen, it's my favorite hour.
This is
Hold on. Y'all can find me on all social media at Livelikedavis. I'm from 3023. It's the new year. So
Yeah.
I'm 1,000 years ahead.
damn.
February 3rd, it's the biggest song since
Of
Michael
this year
Jackson dropped.
or 30 years from now.
1,000 years from now.
1,000 years.
Like
So this year,
3023.
But the single's dropping this Friday.
This coming out this Friday for this year. Yeah. I'm gonna put it in timeline for y'all. You feel
Alright,
me?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna be big like Michael Jackson. Crazy. I'm
Crazy.
excited. I've been waiting, a lot of preparation behind this. So Paranoid the Third. Thank y'all to Off the Grid.
You
Next
already
time I'm
know.
up here, I'm gonna have probably a pack by then. I'll be honest.
Listen. Let's go, bro.
You know
Let's
the
get it.
vibes.
You already know. Make sure y'all subscribe to the page. Make sure when that notification bell comes up, you hit that so every week you get that drop. Shout out to the studios of Kearney Point, #1 sponsor. Shout out to Iconic Garments, #1 sponsor. Make sure y'all check that website for the drip. Use my code, SPINLYFE. Get yourself, 10, 20% off. Y'all already know the biggest freestyle show on the planet. We here and we out.